This is a technique for developing ideas called pluses, potentials and concerns, and it comes from the American writer and creativity expert Roger Firestone. You start off by taking a piece of paper and writing at the top, what's your idea? So what is the idea as it stands right now? Then you find at least 3 pluses or positives about the idea at face value. You say, I like this idea because, or this is good because. When you've done that, you find 3 potential spin-offs. So this is basically saying, if we do this, it could also, or it might. So it might let us do this, it might let us do that. Only then do you find the problems. So you find at least 3 concerns, but you phrase these as questions. So rather than saying, we haven't got the budget for this, you say, how to find the budget for this? Or, how might we find money within our existing budget for this? When you've identified the 3 most important concerns, you take them out and you do some extra work on them. So you say, right, here are our 3 main concerns. Concern number 1, how to do this? How might we do this? Then you do the same for concern number 2 and spend time thinking, how might you get round that problem? And again, the same for concern number 3. And you spend as much time as you can working on these problems and coming up with lots and lots of possible solutions that could get you round those concerns. And of course, with any creative process, it's not just ideas, it's also about action. You need to have an action plan. So you may be asking yourself questions like, who's going to help us with this? Who's going to need convincing? How might we gain support for this? How can we test it or pilot it on a small scale? There's all sorts of questions you could ask at this stage, but crucially, what's your next step? What can you do in the next 24 hours? Because creative process is all about getting momentum behind ideas. You'll find more on PPC in Leading on the Creative Edge, which is available from Roger Firestone's website. And if you follow me on Twitter, I post more techniques like this one.